Like they're stagnating a little bit. We're seeing adaptations from teams all across in terms of picks and bans and play.
But that's going to be a problem against a comp with a Varus because it's very long range for and have enough time to deal the damage. Because it's not quick burst. No, it's, you know, long range here for Nukedog, and the fact he can use his E, the slow, to stop it from going aggressive. Let's see Kikis. He's going to find Jankos here.
Oh, Kikis is going to be in so much trouble. Down to 200 hit points. Jankos, he's going to go over with the Tunnel Prey Seeker, not even needed. First blood. Wants to keep himself healthy enough to fight. Picked up that Hextech Revolver, as well as the Tear. Now Steve does have Flash and Chrono Break. He's going to phase dive out, jump back in. Here comes the Parallel Convergence. Going to get the stun and a shield. Kikis is going to knock Steve away. Steve's holding on to that Flash, knows he's going to get taken out. Relatively easy gank. That was the easy gank setup you were talking about earlier. 7 minutes into the game. And this actually starts this trade out. We see a two-man knockup from the Howling Gale.
From Steve, obviously, to try and make Unicorns back away, but Vander was already there, and he might die now.
Well, Hillesang's looking to score. He has caught Vander out. Vander with a quick channel and cancel on Monsoon. Flashes away from the belly, and he's going to stay alive. The Mega Death Rocket is not a Death Rocket at all. And the knockup from Jankos saves Vander a second time. Hunt. Flash is going to be used. Now Chachi points, he clicks, Vander's got caught out, and we see the slow onto Mr. Oz. They're going for the dive.
Oh,
the Death Rocket gets knocked away, but Vardax still secures the kill.
Staying back on these minions or clear the waves. Another problem for Unicorns yesterday was the fact they couldn't split push. Had a Shen. Let's see what happens to Nukedog.
Nukedog's being caught out, and Jankos is knocked up as well. Nukedog is nuked by the Unicorns of Love. Kikis with a great engage. Vander trying to save lives with that Monsoon, and you can see Mr. Rolls. He's split up, trying to get Kikis and Hillesang. We do see no Flash available, and he's going to get chunked down.
Because Pavu was back in base. I mean, there's no way Unicorns is going to jump us for any trades with the Ekko. And instead, Vardax has been able to move around the map, get towers. Kikis, though, he might be caught out.
So Nukedog's going to fire that piercing arrow. Chain of Corruption should interrupt that body slam. And Kikis fail flashes! He finds the wall! Teleport's coming out from Steve. Steve wants to find Power of Evil, and he does!
Oh, wow.
Phase dive and Time Winder, and there's 2 kills on the board. Roccat, how ballsy are you? Baron is available. It spawned 30 seconds ago. Steve is about to find Vardax. He gets knocked up by the Howling Gale as Hillesang is dropped on the back line. We looked at the Baron stats.
They got that tower. Kikis then stayed in near the blue buff. Great play from Roccat to catch him out fast. So have another way for Unicorns starting there. Just teleporting in straight away, though.
Hillesang has already thrown down Unbreakable Will. We see that Super Mega Death Rocket go wide. Another missed Chains of Corruption. No one's surprised by that. Steve is going to phase dive onto Power of Evil. One of the damage threats is down, and now Vardax is left without any peel or protection. Vardax gets dropped as a third member of UOL drops. Chachi forced to run away with the roots between his legs, and Roccat now set their sights on an inhibitor. They've used Baron super effectively.
And we really just get to see how hard it is for Unicorns to take the fights here. As soon as you just fall a little bit behind, you try and engage him with teleports, maybe a guy flashing in on this Alistar here. Hillesang instant.
This will be a 3v4, 4v5 at best. Teleport available for Steve as well. Baron's going down. Can it get stolen away? Flash comes in. It's secured by an auto attack from Rawls. They're going to get a kill onto Kikis, and flashes over the wall. Steve teleported in from behind. This could be the very final fight. A flash over the chompers as Jankos is trying to chomp down Vardax. Vardax, he can't kite and fight enough because Steve's phase dive. First 2-0 week in summer.
Very strong this week.
I don't often use this phrase from our oceanic buddies, but that damage really is disgusting. Mr. Rolls is going to spell shield the body slam, and we do see the petrifying gaze from Unicorns of Love, but it's their chances, I feel, are petrified. Let me take that back. They've got 2 kills onto both Nukedog and Steve. Mr. Rolls is still very healthy, and Jankos is tanking for days. Roccat overstep their bounds. Lose 3, but they've got 2 inhibitors.
But this is
super minions. Roccat is tired. Once somebody from UOL peels back, Unicorns, they're caught out! Chain of Corruption catches onto Power of Evil. Now we see the Parallel Convergence coming down. Hillesang's Unbreakable Will is going to get broken. Flame Chomper splitting up Rockat's engage, and UOL backing away. Super minions are still bashing down that Nexus turret. Minion wave is cleared out for Power of Evil, but there's no Flash to combo it. Tower is being dropped now as Unicorns doing their best to survive. Here's Chachi, Vengeful Maelstrom is on, he's trying to get in. Hylissang gets both Steve and Nuked up, but there's no follow-up. Chrono Break comes backwards for Steve as Chachi is being focused down. Look at Power of Evil and Vardax. They can't get any real damage down. Chachi just gets chopped down as Steve jumps in on the convergence. Super Minions are battling away under the turrets. Unicorns of Love trying to defend the Alamo, and it's not working out this time around. Vardax is stunned, and he is taken out by Roccat. Steve dives onto Power of Evil. Power of Evil had his flash, but needed to run away. That Petrifying Gaze still not used. Roccat will pick up their first undefeated week in summer. You can see just how happy Yankos is. Roccat earned both of their victories this week.
100%. Great play from Roccat here. As soon as they get the leads, they know what to do, how to push it out. And we kept talking about, you know, in Champ Select, how it felt like the combo from Unicorns of Love, if they ever fell behind, it was so hard for them to really deal damage. How could they properly engage in against the Janna as well from Roccat? And we saw these last few team fights where Unicorns had flashes ready. They could go in, but whenever they were on cooldown, they were just missing so many tools to get to Roccat, and they played around